All right, here we have the Stevens 301 12 gauge. And previously at a shooting event, this bolt, the original one that came in here, fell out. And the reason for that is they used a very small bolt. This is the original. Comparing the two next to each other, you can see that it was very small. And that bolt, it didn't sit far enough up and in, and it didn't look like it touched that crush washer up top. And it rattled out and fell out of the gun in the field. And when I took this off, all this fell to pieces. The original bolts, not the original nut, is the only thing I was able to find. So I went to the hardware store and I matched up something to fit here. But the problem is it needs to sit lower than this beam section in here. So I'm going to clip that off and shave it down until it fits just perfectly in there. And that's a quick fix to this if anyone else has a problem with losing that forearm bolt. And I made it gold on the bottom to look nice. So I'm going to take a pair of dikes and cut that, or go grind it down on a grinder. That's what we wanted to see. We wanted to make sure it's not floating or sitting above that rib line there. That should do it. So we'll put the bolt on and crush it down, and then we'll go see if it fits on the gun. If not, you just have to carefully take little by little off. What I was finding last time is that crush washer, the other bolt was so short that the crush washer never crushed onto the bolt of the last piece, which is why it rattled loose in the first place. So this bolt needs to be just long enough where it's not sitting above this mid-rib, but long enough that you can get that crush washer on there, which is why it failed in the first place. And I sized up as well. Get it. All right, this firearm didn't get cleaned off very well last season. You can see there's a bunch of sweaty fingerprints of rust I gotta get off of here, and there's just a little bit on the barrel here and there. But moment of truth. So I believe we shaved that down far enough. There we go. She fits and looks a little better. Got a nice cool gold bolt there, and it's sturdier than the previous one was. And it sits down in that crush washer bit there. And might put you can put Loctite on there. You could put a piece of glue on there as well. So wasn't usable before, and now it is. Sweet, fixed up, ready for squirrel season.